You're okay, everybody, please take your seats. We're going to start with our agenda now. Item number 1 is a welcome and the president's message. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming to our meeting tonight. We do have a full agenda that we need to get through, but I do want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to come and join us. And please feel free to help yourselves to the food and the coffee that's in the back. Tamales and pandusa are from Mia's Bakery, a new bakery in our neighborhood. So maybe you guys, if you like it, go back and support their business. Tamales too. Okay, for the president's message, I'm just going to announce the procedure for the board and how our rules of decorum for tonight. On any item, a motion will be made and seconded. Then it will be followed by public comment. When public comment is closed, I'll declare it closed and call on the board starting from the left. We'll go down the row. Each member will have an opportunity to state any concerns or offer their support. Once we get to Mr. Chavez at the end, we'll come back. You'll have an opportunity to ask any questions or anything that you're still not sure about, state it at that point so we can follow up. If there's something that I can't address and somebody is here to address it, I'll give some time at that point to the person to address any concerns. And then I'll close board member comments and we'll take the vote. I need to ask for everybody to remain civil at all times. We'll be given a warning. Everyone, including board members and stakeholders, will be given a warning on any first time you're out of order. The second time, on the third warning, you'll be asked to leave. If you refuse to leave, I'll take a recess and we'll call for your removal. That's all. Again, thank you for coming, and we'll go ahead and start with our Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise.
Please, Mr. Chavez.
Turn it on. There you go. There you go.
If there are any civilians here or any military personnel that were active at one time and you're civilian, you're allowed by federal law now to salute the flag in civilian clothes like you would if you were in military clothes. For all the rest of you civilians, you put your right hand over your heart and we'll get ready to start the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. See you.
Thank you, Mr. Chavez. As it is right now, I have 3 public comments. If I could ask Mr. George Cabrera, Ms. Karen Flores, and Mr. Stephen Wakimoto to get in line at the microphone. And you do have, is there anybody else who has a public comment that didn't fill out a speaker card? I'm just trying to ascertain the amount of time that we need. 2? You gave a speaker card? You guys have speaker cards?
Good evening, Madam President, members of the board, members of the audience, also law enforcement officers, and young men and women. I am happy to say this evening that we have a 3rd debut issue of our paper, The Community Beacon. There is a lot of great information in here. And we have also a section for the Mother's Day, a whole page, as a matter of fact, it's right here.
What page?
It's on page 10. And we also have a message from, of course, our Madam President, Ms. Marlene. And I believe that is on page... Well, it's on there. Okay, on page 16. Get closer to the mic. Page 16. Sorry about that. On page 16. And Finally, I just wanted to bring up your attention. We did have my birthday a couple weeks ago.
Happy birthday, George.
Happy birthday. And I want to thank everyone on my behalf and my family. I want to also thank Madam President Marlene Forseca and everyone that attended my birthday party. We had a great time, and the story is here, we can believe. So, and also I just encourage all the members of the community. The way we put our newspaper is that the local business people, they're the ones that help us financially support the paper. We're encouraging everyone to support those local businesses. And finally, I have a presentation to make this evening on behalf of the Community Beacon. On behalf of the Lincoln Heights Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to present a plaque to our staff writer, Steve M. Wakamoto, staff writer with the highest honors, Community Beacon. It was addressed on January 29, 2015, a member in good standing of the Lincoln Heights Chamber of Commerce. This gives Steve a great hand.
Very nice. Congratulations, Steve.
And finally, I want to wish all the mothers finally a happy Mother's Day. Thank you.
What's next month? But thank you. Mr. Wakimoto, 2 minutes.
Yes, Steve again, yeah. Well, the news I have for you is like piggyback from last week about volunteer applications are currently being taken by El Arca as Lincoln Heights being the host city for the LA 2015 Special Olympics. And the contact person is Ms. Marjorie Crowley. And the information is over at the center, and everybody is welcome. And for youngsters under the age of 18, they need a release from their parents and all that. So the information is on a desk with Marlene Fonseca. So thank you very much, and good luck to everybody, and serve and help everybody in your community. Thank you very much.
Where's the center?
It's located at El Arca at 3839 Selling Place. That's the street next to Lincoln Park over there.
Behind Lincoln Park.
Yes, and all that. So it's open Monday to Friday. The number is 323-223-3079. Contact Miss Marjorie Crowley, and she'll give you the details, and she'll have the applications there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Ms. Ford?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Karen Flores, and I'm here representing the National Parks Conservation Association. This is a 100-year-old nonprofit that supports the national park system. So there's an event on Saturday, April 18th, up at Audubon Center at Debs Park. And it has a lot of partners and a lot of activities, so I have flyers to invite you. It runs from 10 to 4. So from 10 to 12, there will be 3 speaker panels. The first one is on climate change, the second one is about urban biodiversity, and the third one is being run by LA Trade Tech College, and they're working out their themes. We have a few folks from the city that are coming out, and a lady from NASA is coming out to talk about climate change. So these panels are going to be very valuable, and we will have translation to Spanish as well. Then we will have booths, we will have youth activities, we'll have food trucks, music, a guided hike, and then separately, we're going to have a service project where we create a native plant nursery at Debs Park. So the festival's for everyone, it's fun and free, and we are recruiting people 18 to 30 to try to create future stewards of our national parks. So this is all tied to the Ring of the Valley initiative, and I'd be glad to talk to you more about that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And if you give us a flyer, we'll go ahead and put that on the The website.
I emailed it to your sustainability leaders.
Okay.
Cynthia and Sasha?
I don't know if I received.
Today I sent it.
Okay, I'll have to check my email, but I'll take one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Deb's Park is located in Highland Park, off of Avenue 43.
Monterey Path.
Montecito, off of Griffin.
Huntington Drive,
Audubon is not that. Yes, it is. Audubon's on the other side.
on the other side,
Is it out?
on Avenue 52 with
The
Griffin.
information will be on our website. Um, Mr. Serrani.
No problem.
Hello everyone, I'm Bill Surani with USC's Health Sciences Campus, and I have a couple of announcements I wanted to make. One is, over the last year, we've been informing the community about some of the developments that are going to be happening around USC's.
It's on, but you need to be
Oh.
close to the microphone.
Some of the developments are going to be happening around USC's Health Sciences Campus, and I want to continue letting the community know. So a couple of things that are happening, there's going to be some road closures, and so we wanted to inform folks. One is the street, Norfolk and Playground Street, which is probably going to limit access to Hazard Park, but there's going to be signs that will be posted so people know how to get around. And the other one is in May, we're thinking in May, solar is also going to be affected. But I'll be getting announcements out to you guys way in advance so that you can post it on your website. But I wanted to make sure I answered this meeting because it might be before the May meeting. So, and then the other announcement I had was the LA Times Festival of Books is happening again on April 18th and 19th. This is taking place on USC's main campus. The admission is free, and I have a whole bunch of postcards for everyone, so please help spread the word. Third announcement is we're having LA World Health Day, USC celebrating this with a health fair in Ramona Gardens this year. So I know that's kind of far, but I wanted to bring flowers about that as well. Thank you.
Thank you. And as far as the road closures, please get the email to Alicia so she can post. Thank you. Mr. Williams?
Good evening. Tom Williams, LA 32 Neighborhood Council Board Emeritus and Sierra Club Transportation. 7:10. There's been a couple of meetings. There will be a couple more public meetings for comments down at East LA College and up in Pasadena in the next 2 weeks. Biggest problem. 26,000 pages of documents, all kind of cross-referenced. It's really a sloppy job. The one thing it does do, it shows that Pasadena still has a lot more clout than LA. The portal will be in Los Angeles and Alhambra, although the city council said not in LA. So anyone that's interested in contributing comments to it, I have some summaries and some maps. We can try to stop it and or deflect it over into Alhambra. So it's coming, it's here, it's now. There was a meeting last night, meeting on Monday regarding 710. Still the same old schism, Alhambra versus everybody else. So, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. And our last two speakers are Mr. Felix Hernandez and Mr. Anthony Manzano.
Good evening, directors. My name is Anthony Manzano, speaking directly for general public comment on non-agenda items. First of all, I want to say it's been 1 year since you guys have been actually voted in and pretty much participating as part of our civic engagement neighborhood council system. The following year that's coming up will determine whether you're actually here tonight. You guys are pretty much should retain on the board or be removed from the board. There are several items that I want to speak, meaning relating to your actions tonight, but when those items do come up on the agenda, I'll speak directly to that item when the item is being called. I do want to bring your attention to items number 8 and 11 on the agenda because they're already contradicting. So be sure to review your items. Item number 8 and 11 are contradicting. Item number 4 does indicate board member announcements. The president could give an opportunity to give board member announcements, but to limit it to 1 minute seems a little short. Be sure though, as directors, that she does not limit you during your discussion period because you're not allowed to limit board members' discussion during the actual vote of an item. So just be sure you're aware of that. Also for those members or board members that are here, be aware of your community. Drive the streets, participate in Neighborhood Watch, participate in the CERT program, take a different route home when you come from work, just so you can familiarize yourself with the streets in your neighborhood. For some board members to not be aware of the communities you live in, the streets in your surrounding communities, or some of the parks in your area, is not becoming of a neighborhood council board member. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Hernandez?